Yeah, at first thought, really actually proud of a first game from our team. I think well, I know we're really low in numbers. And I thought the women who were active tonight and who were playing, I thought they gave us a lot. I think we've made a lot of improvements in the last week from our last scrimmage. We came to work this week in terms of prep. Was really proud of the fact that we got up at one point. I don't know what it was, 15. We just I was telling them after the game, we just have to develop a winning mentality in terms of when we're up 15, the opponent doesn't see the light of day again. And they did a great job. Credit to them. They got their composure. They had 2 3-point plays. They made their run. And then I know we played tight and we got nervous and it was a game down the stretch and it was a matter of who was going to finish possessions and they did and they got the dub. With all that being said, again, I'm really proud of our really short roster right now in terms of active players and I think they fought. I think they battled. A couple things we're going to get in practice in terms of finishing defensive possessions and I'm excited to go on Saturday.
So, Coach, obviously a very tough game, but what would you say went well in the first half to get you off to such a fast start and such a big lead that worked for you?
Yeah, I think we're really good when we have flow and pace. I think that's something that we've really focused on since summer. And when we have flow and we're aggressive in our transition, we're our best. And we're feeling good when we shoot the ball. We're just really good when we have flow and pace, and we had that going. We were getting defensive stops. Our point guards were doing a great job distributing in the open court. We handled their press decently well for some easy buckets, and that really gets our confidence up. So when we have pace, we're our best.
Gotcha. I know you also mentioned that you were short-staffed a little bit. Obviously, with your short-staffed roster, who would you say stood out to you on the team that played really well tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Cece is a tremendous player. I've coached her for 2 years, and she's just dominant. And one on one, I don't know if there's an answer. And again, that's where Texas State, credit to them, they made the adjustment in the second half. They started kind of sitting on her a little bit with help side, and we forced the ball in way too much. I think when Cece is no longer an option, we have to look at our other options, and it's kind of a next man up mentality. That being said, I thought Olivia Westfall had a great game. Really, really happy for her. She had a little swagger as she played, and I remember the Olivia in high school when I recruited her in AAU. I remember that swagger, so it was really nice to see that back on the court. And then, Mackenzie. Um, Again, I coached her for 2 years. She's our point guard, and I know she only had 6 points, but that's not what she does. She'll hit the shot clock. We call her the shot clock killers. She'll hit the shot at the shot clock. She'll make big plays. What Ken's did phenomenally is she distributed. She had 12 assists. That's just tremendous in our point guard. So I'm really proud of her. And last person I'll shout out is Olivia Smith, coming back from illness. She had been out for quite some time, and I thought she was really solid for us.
Yeah, and then lastly, obviously a very difficult way to start the season, but a lot of positive takeaways to take away from this game as well. How would you say you're going to help the team keep a positive attitude and bounce back looking forward to the rest of the year?
It's a great question. And yes, the loss is difficult, but I told them in the huddle after the game, I'm really encouraged and really excited, and they should be as well. I think we've made tremendous strides in the last 2 weeks. I think we look like a whole different basketball team, if I'm being honest. And so, really, it's a couple simple fixes. And one of our players called it out. She said, "We dipped in the game and we didn't have our bounce back." That phrase that you just used. And we talk about mistake response a lot, whether it be our body language, next play mentality. I think we got in a rut and we stayed in it way too long, and Texas State is too good of an opponent to do that against. So for us, it's our bounce back ability. It's our ability to kind of handle runs with runs of our own, settle ourselves, and comes down for me this game. If you're talking X's and O's, it comes down to defensive stops. We gave up 75 points. That's a lot, and they were layups. And so, really frustrated with that. Second chance opportunities also frustrated with. But again, That's an easy fix. That's a focus fix. That's an effort fix, and that's something I know our women are committed to doing. So I'm really encouraged. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see the improvements we make these next 3 days in practice and what Saturday looks like.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.